if you want to get mad, go to Barstool off the cuff. I'm sure there's something to make you angry on there. Period.
It depends. Like, is it more right or left? I imagine more
It's
right.
both,
Oh,
but
really?
there's a lot more right. But it's both, and like.
That's interesting.
There's like main people from each group. So if somebody from the left posts something, all the main right people are always there posting like counter memes all the time. Just like, if you want to get angry, just go on there for a few minutes. It's only going to take you a few minutes to get angry. I promise you. It's so toxic.
It's not hard this year. I mean,
oh God, yeah.
just about everything
Usually
pisses
politics doesn't really bug me that much, but this year it's just like,
Oh man,
every single thing.
terrible.
it's insane, man. Everybody's insane.
I've been trying not to pay too much attention to social media lately. Only thing I get on there, I'll post pictures of my kids or like my new video, and I get out. And that's about it. like I'll scroll for like a few seconds because there's this theory that my preacher came up with. Aaron, he said every 6 posts on Facebook is to make you mad. I said, interesting. And I looked at it and I was like, yeah, that probably would piss me off if I wasn't just doing this for an experiment. I don't get on Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not messing with
I
it.
usually try to look at some funny memes and
Yeah.
I mean, I still post stuff, but I just don't interact with anybody.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Shit.
for me, I have to interact with some people because if you want to get the algorithm to get that engagement to
Right.
put your stuff out there, you know.
Plus, I know it's a good way to keep in touch with people
Yeah.
too.
I have 4,000 friends on Facebook.
Ugh.
4,000.
I had up to 2 until I lost my password to the other one, and that was it. I was like, I'm not going back.
My old Facebook, my new, I created a new one because same situation. I lost my password, got hacked, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think I have maybe 50 on there. On that one. I'm almost tempted to convert over to that one, but I have so much stuff on that original Facebook because that's my only Facebook that I've ever had forever, and then I had to create another one about 2 years ago.
I keep meaning
It's
to.
crazy.
I keep meaning to go check out, see if it's still there. My old MySpace.
Man,
Bro.
Dude, I miss MySpace. I'm not gonna
So,
lie. I used to post like long written things,
Yeah.
and it was cool for that. Like,
if you
of course,
can,
I was 20.
if you know your email, and I don't know if you need to know the password. If you can get into your old email, you can get into MySpace. I don't remember what email I used for my MySpace.
I do. I can do that.
Oh, man. I want to look at mine as well.
Damn.
Because I just want to see, that was 06?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I go back and look.
06. I
I know
was
some of the
16
writing
at
would be crazy.
06.
Sheena's sister had a boyfriend. Last name was Bieber. I'll get into that in a second. And he was always trying to get me to get on MySpace, and I think I was like maybe 27, 28 at the time. I was like, no. I was like, it seems lame. It just seems fucking super lame to me.
It was, but it was fun. I liked it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Long story short, he ended up getting left in the desert by her sister.
Dang.
Like, she couldn't tell him she wanted to break up. She instead left him and then had all his stuff in his trunk and left his ass.
Jesus.
I was like,
Left in the desert.
he was a dumbass, but I don't think he deserved that.
Probably not.
He made wild accusations that his cousin was super famous and was a singer and stuff. And, like, I wasn't putting 2 and 2 together.
Oh my god.
And then eventually, he came out that he was like, yeah, he thought he was Justin Bieber's cousin or something.
No!
Not the spiker. The speaker of the house.
What was that?
It's a speaker.
Oh.
It's all good.
Hold on. You're going to stay up here, okay?
You know what? Just leave it down on the ground. It's not gonna. Yeah, we're not using them.
He's going to stay. Sit. Good.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Let me lean this back. Everybody's got it in good position. We're
Yes,
to
sir.
talk
Yeah.
to the sides.
Yes, sir. I
Hello,
think this
hello.
is the right. Yeah, this is the hot side. This is right here on top is the hot side.
Okay.
So I'm
Awesome.
Yes,
just
it
got that
sounds fine.
stand. Just got the stand.
Oh yeah,
boy.
nice. Okay. That's a lot better.
$20.
I feel like this is like a psychiatrist couch. I just
Should
wanna-
be. That's what
Oh,
it's.
psychiatrist or psychologist? I get 'em-
Psychiatrist.
yes.
Yeah.
Psychiatrist is the one that prescribes medicine. Psychologist is the one that just does the talking. So I guess psychologist couch. Yeah.
So what I want to do is we're going to get into the meat and potatoes of it. I want to try to keep it not short, but I want to get into a lot of stuff.
Yes.
I want to highlight your life.
Yes.
I want to get into a few of the things that's going on this week, the last couple weeks.
Yes.
And then I want us to nerd out on the new DC stuff that's come out.
Oh, yes.
All right. I mean, I think we touched on two of the trailers last week.
Yeah, we already did
man.
Batman.
But we didn't get into the video games.
So we're just going to talk about DC stuff. Let's just talk about DC
They're the new
stuff.
Marvel now.
No, I'm just saying, let's not talk about Marvel and what happened yesterday.
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
The Bozeman.
Yeah, that was messed up. I didn't see that
Rest in
coming at all. I had no
peace,
idea he
man.
had cancer.
Right. I mean, the man Hood is
man.
talk about hiding your stuff. Usually Hollywood, you know everything about them.
Yeah.
Usually, but it was kept so quiet that
I can't believe it. And when I found out that it was stage 3 when it was discovered 3 or 4 years ago, that's a long time to usually people don't last that long.
Right.
And he was making movies and shit the whole time. That's crazy.
Can't imagine that.
So now whenever we watch movies, we're gonna know he was suffering through that crap.
Dang.
Look, Mr. Bozeman, you think you can do a retake of that?
Man.
That's gotta be painful too.
Yeah. Now Wakanda Forever is going to be more of a,
Ever. Dang. It's going to hit different.
All right. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right. She's going steady. I like it. Just a bit.
Test.
Yeah. Testing.
Check. 1 2 1 2.
Yes. All right. Thank you guys for joining the Broken Clown podcast. I am Brad. With me is my co-host Eric.
Yo.
And today we have a special guest.
King Micah!
Back at it again.
Add the flames. Add the smoke.
As many of you know, I had him on about 3 weeks ago. And like
do they
a
know
moron.
that story? Do they know that
No,
story?
let me go ahead and let me tell you how bad I am at this. Did a 2-hour-long session. Eric wasn't able to make it. Sheena stepped in. Thank you, babe. I really appreciate that. And I thought I had everything under control. I thought I had it. But I went to save, and I saved over our pre-recorded stuff. And I lost 2 hours of very good material.
It happens.
But there's 45 minutes on my YouTube channel, so you guys should go check it out.
Do that.
Shameless plug.
Go to Micah Marshall's YouTube channel. He does have 45 minutes of actual live footage of that.
He's a pro. He knows how to plug.
He knows. Yeah.
Shameless plug.
And give that a check out. See what you think. Tonight we're going to go ahead and recover this stuff and talk about Micah's life and see what you guys think. So, first of all, I was telling Eric here how you are a bona fide movie star.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely curious
Movies.
to hear about that. Like what the stories, what you were in, what. I know you probably get tired of telling it. But
Hell no! If somebody said The Rock stepped on my foot, I would tell that story like you meant.
Oh man, do you want to hear how I met? Well, I'll say Batman.
Yeah.
But he was Daredevil at the time. But Batman, or
Before he donned the cowl.
You want to know about
not my
how I
Batman.
was in American Gods? Which one do you want to know about first?
Let's do American Gods
Okay, so the American Gods, the TV show.
because I love Neil Gaiman. So
really.
or Gaiman, however you say his name.
Yeah, that's.
Diamond.
I think that's how you say it, Gaiman. I don't know, to be honest. Okay, so a lot of the times it's by luck, and this was a very lucky right time, right place, right look. I had already did the Terrence Malick thing before. He was here in town. I got featured in that. It was a movie, not a TV show. I got featured in that. I played a prisoner in that, and that's where I met Ben Affleck. But in this one, there was a post on Facebook. Someone tagged me, and they were looking for extras. And let's see, they were looking for extras. Mm-hmm. The post just said send in your information, and it was through what's the name of the company? Freyhofer Casting.
Freyhofer,
I remembered the
that,
name
yeah.
of it this time. Freyhofer Casting. They're the main.
Where was this
casting.
at? Like, where were you living at the time?
I was living here in Barnesville.
Oh, okay.
I've been living here pretty much my entire life, except for I lived in Oklahoma City for about like.
See, I didn't even know that American Gods filmed around
Well,
here.
here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you how it happened or where they filmed at. Okay, so the post comes up on Facebook. I send in my information, send in my picture. Don't think anything of it. I get a phone call. A couple weeks later, they're like, "Hey, we have you on the short list for the American Gods role to be a prisoner. We need you. If you're selected for the role, we need you to come up to Tulsa, and you'll do a fitting and everything like that for the role, and bring an extra pair of clothes if you're selected." So I was like, "Oh, okay." They put me on the short list, so I didn't think I was going to get the call back. I end up getting the call back. I go up there, do my fitting. They give us like the prisoner outfit, and then we were told to bring an extra pair of clothes. So I had like street clothes, like I just gotten out of jail. Okay, so I didn't know where they were going to be filming everything, but they actually filmed it at the prison in McAllister. So they call me either the day before, a couple days before. There was like, "Hey, casting time is at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, bright and early at the prison in McAllister. Only thing you can bring is your ID. You can't bring your phone. You can't bring your wallet. Nothing like that. Just your ID. Can you make it to McAllister? Where do you live?" That's what they said next. "Where do you live?" I was like, "I live in Barnesville, about 3 hours away." They're like, "All right, look, here's the deal. We have rooms at the hotel. We'll put you up in the hotel. Just get up there the night before." I think it was a Thursday night. And so I spent the night up there in McAllister, had some Asian food up at one of their Asian spots. It was delicious, by the way. And then I wake up the next morning, go to the prison.
Okay.
And so outside the prison, they have all the tents and all the PAs and everything like that are out there getting everything ready. So they had our costume there that I had tried on. So I get in my costume, and we're just like sitting outside. Then we go check in the prison. They pat us down and everything like that, like we're going to prison. And the only thing we had is our IDs, and they took our IDs from us. And so we go in, they walk us through the old death row, and then we filmed on the old yard that they use. They gave us these orange safety. Was it orange or yellow? It was these safety vests like construction workers would wear, because our costumes were so close to how the prisoners' costumes actually look that they didn't want the guards in the tower to shoot us. To shoot us.
Escape me!
So I did not move unless I was told I could move from one building to the next. I didn't go outside until I was told I could go from one building to the next. It was crazy.
Wow, that's
crazy.
That's cool.
I know. I was like, I had that app on my phone, and I signed up for it, and it always gives me messages, so and so's doing takes here, or need extras here, this, and I'm always too afraid to answer it.
What was I gotta ask? So what was the day like? I gotta know what to do.
Long, hard. I felt like I worked all day. Okay, so when I
know actors actually do work like 12-hour days.
Right.
Yeah, it's long and hard. So I didn't know how long we were going to be filming. I was in 3 different scenes, or I filmed part of 3 different scenes, or I was there for 3 different scenes. Mm-hmm. The first scene that they filmed was on the courtyard, and that's where I met Ricky Whittle. And he went to the bathroom with me, and he was just talking to us like he's a normal person, but he's like the main actor of the show.
Yeah,
and
I got him up here up top on the IMDb.
Yeah, there he is. And then the dude that played Loki, he was also there.
Oh, that dude was there? The dude who played Loki in Marvel?
No.
In the show.
Loki.
Okay. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. No. But Ricky Whittle, he's famous.
Yeah, Ricky Whittle. I've seen the first season of this, Ricky.
Yeah, and he was in like the 100 and a whole bunch of other stuff. But he was just talking to us like we were normal people. So we get in there.
That's cool.
They sit us down. They explain to us where we're going to be filming. And then like at first, I didn't tell you guys this. At first, they gave us these bandanas to wear. Some people had blue bandanas, some people had red bandanas. And then they mix us up, and then they're like, this is not a good idea. so
realistically,
these red and blue bandanas would not be talking to each other. So there's like no bandanas and scrapped it. So
it was a smart move on their part.
It was a very smart move. So we were all so the first take, I was sitting in the back. So if you're watching the show, the first episode where they're pumping iron, and he's talking to him about the
Wait, the first season,
First
episode?
season,
So
first
I
episode.
watched it. And I probably saw you, and I didn't even
Probably
realize.
see me. I was sitting on the bench.
Holy shit! I'm
in
going back
Don't
and
look
watch
like
it.
that, yeah.
I was sitting on the bench in the prison scene. So at first, I'm a blur in the background, okay? And like I'm standing in the background, and we're doing our background action. Some guy will walk up to us, and like he'll talk for a second, then he'll walk off, and we're just standing there. And we stood there for like 4 or 5 hours doing that part, and then we shot
Jeez,
it.
pretending to talk.
and
That's weird.
It's crazy. And then so they have this big roller coaster of a camera that they have on tracks and stuff, and then they zoom in, zoom out. Then they have to take it apart and then like get a different angle and everything
God.
like that. So
So much goes into
It
that
really
stuff.
Yeah.
does. So I got lucky because like whenever they switch it around, they there's like, hey, I need you and you and you. Come stand right here and do this. And so that's where I got my close up. I got my super close up, like where you can see all of my back in. Like you see my, I think did I have razor short. I think I had short hair for that one, and you can see. I have scoliosis, so you look at the back. It's my back. You know that's my back. It's like, that's Micah's back right there. so
Stupid.
yeah,
Scoliosis.
but I. That's how it was.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
That's
So we
cool.
filmed
Awesome.
that, and then we filmed the woodworking scene. Like it was big talking points, and they had like really cool lines in each scene. It like carried over through the episode. You've seen this. You've seen the show.
It's been a while, but I saw it. Yeah, I've seen the first. Well, the
Yeah.
first like 5 episodes.
Okay, so like you remember in the first episode, he said something about watch airport attendants or something like that. Don't
Yes,
be mean to
yeah.
him. Yeah. That was filmed where I was, like where he's saying all that. That was during the pump and iron scene, and then remember they did the woodworking scene where he's yeah. Well, I was also there.
That's
I was in
cool.
the back, but like I was off camera in that scene, and then whenever he gets out of jail. I'm behind him. I'm standing behind him whenever he gets out of jail. And, like, he gets out at Pahuska. Well, we were loading the bus, and then, like, I'm on the bus with him and everything like that. And then, so, when he gets out, he's in Pahuska or Ponca City? I think Ponca City. He gets out of Ponca City, and then we're supposed to film another scene where he meets Mr. The old
The dude
guy.
that's in the I don't know.
What's his name?
The
Scroll
main
up.
guy.
The old guy. Ian McShade.
Yeah, I was about to say
That guy.
Ooh,
He's
okay.
famous.
Yeah, he's very famous.
Yeah. He's famous. So I would have got to meet him, but they canceled that because of rain. But we were up there in Ponca City.
And now, like obviously one of the most important questions: how much you get paid?
I got paid pretty nice. I got to stay in a hotel, first off.
Okay.
That's a
It's like,
vacation.
that's a perk. That's a perk.
like a vacation. And then, like, since we worked so long that day, they had to pay us overtime. So,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
because they only paid for, like, 8 hours, and I think we
So
did, like, 12,
over
13.
200
Yeah.
for just sitting or standing there. I know you're around, but you're just
Yeah.
standing around all day, dude.
Yeah,
Dude.
I wish I could do that all the time. To be honest,
Oh, hell yeah.
It'd be a great gig.
I remember I moved furniture all day. Like I did the house, and I
Like
got $100, and I felt like I was awesome. Like,
Right.
Well, they even paid me to go up there and try on the costume too. So like that all counted
no,
in.
what did I do?
You're good.
That all counted in. So it was nice.
It'll snap back. Yeah,
I just
that's
broke it, folks.
You broke my damn display. Just kind of wiggle those black cords.
You sure it didn't unplug something?
No, just wait. You just gotta jiggle it. It'll yeah. You fucking asshole.
Just jiggle it.
Yeah, but yeah. There you go. Wait,
Whoa,
kinda move
searching
around.
for signals.
push it back.
Push what back?
See where it's connected to that big black box.
There it goes.
There it goes.
There it is.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, there we go, folks.
Yeah, and that's what I like. That's what I like about telling stories here and interviewing people. Is, it's big stories from small town.
Right.
Bartersville always seemed like a nexus for the weirdest shit. You know what I mean? And like odd stories. You're like, I don't believe that for a second. And you talk to him and he's like, no, it's confidential. I got the paperwork right here. Photos. It's just some of the weird shit. Like, why are you here? Why are you in this town?
Yeah, a lot of people come in and out. And when I moved to Arizona, I met in the first 2 weeks. I met 2 people from Bartlesville.
Wow, you're like
In Phoenix, Arizona. I was like, what the fuck are you doing
Doing
here?
we're scattered. We're
I gotta ask too
Well,
that
multiply.
you said, Terrence, did you by any chance get to meet Terrence Malick or no, or talk to him at all? Or
I seen him when we did that.
dude, I'm a
movie.
huge fan of his. I love
What was
his
he
movies.
in?
Have you seen To the Wonder?
No.
Oh,
Don't watch it. It's terrible. I tell people that, but it's all in French.
Wait, say it again. What's the name?
To the Wonder. It has Ben Affleck in it.
To the Wonder. No, I haven't.
It was filmed here in Barstow.
No, I haven't watched his last two movies. I haven't seen yet.
Well, that one was for French. It was for a Canadian film festival, and it has Ben Affleck, it has Olga something or other.
I didn't know it was a
James
French
Bond.
film.
Yeah, it's mainly in French.
He's a director and a writer.
Ben
guy.
Affleck. Yeah, he's
Terrence Malick.
He's
Terrence
known.
Malick.
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
I was
known
Ben
for
Affleck.
like
Yeah, I
how
know.
he does. It's almost like a painting.
Yeah,
the way he does.
yeah.
His
Have you ever
movies
seen
and stuff.
Badlands?
No.
That's one of his first movies. Like it's like 70s or early 80s. It's brilliant, dude. And like
Yeah.
you said, it's like every frame's a painting.
Yeah,
Like he's good at that.
He got great shots of like Wonder of Lights down at the Kiddie Park. He got great shots of like the buffaloes at Willow Rock. He got great shots of
Is that Into the Wonder?
To the Wonders. It was filmed here in Barstow.
See, I thought it was a different. And that's the one with Javier Bardem or whatever.
Javier's in
He
that
plays
one.
a priest or something.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, see,
I met him too. I met Javier
You met him
Bardem.
and Ben Affleck.
Yeah, they were all there. Olga, Rachel McAdams.
I imagine she's like perfect in real life. She
Wait,
must
I
look
don't
like
know
God.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah,
not like personality
Yeah.
wise, but just her looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks like a Stedford wife in that picture.
Rachel McAdams.
Dude, they're celebs for a reason. Some of those women, they're you see them up close and it's like,
She has a sex scene in it.
okay.
I may watch it now. Just kidding. No,
start just
the
saying
only
something
reason I
to
would
do
literally
tonight.
watch it is to see you in it, and
Yeah.
pray to God I didn't use any data.
Can you see you in that one? Or,
Oh yeah. I'm also a prisoner in that one. Ironic.
what's going on, folks?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to get
But-
Why couldn't you be a
lead into
lawyer?
a different discussion here.
They actually had real lawyers playing lawyers in that one, and they
Ben Affleck's lawyers. Mr. Affleck does not approve.
Well, it was Barstool lawyers. It was all Barstool stuff that they had.
Really?
Yeah, it was all Barstool stuff. Terrence Malick is from here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
No, he's from here.
Wow.
So let's see, what's Olga's last name?
That's a
Pull her up.
Pull
Pull her up. I want to look at her.
Kurilenko.
She's
A James Bond girl.
Yeah,
Is she?
Yeah, she was a James Bond
she's
girl.
quite beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
she is.
I've never seen Quantum of Solace. Still saying it.
Yeah, she was a James Bond girl.
I haven't watched the last
But
three
yeah.
actually.
But it was cool. That one was cool. I remember what she had for breakfast that day. She had egg whites and fruit. That's all she wanted. I remember that to
Of
this
course,
day.
actress.
I remember.
Gotta watch my.
I think
figure.
Ben Affleck. I think he had like a chef making something. I don't know. They rented out houses here in town while they were
Yeah,
here.
Yeah,
I remember everyone was a buzz. My friend John worked at the Silver Dollar, or not Silver Dollar, Rib Crib, not Rib Crib. What's the fucking place by Arby's?
The main
Yeah.
Dinks.
Dinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have like another place right beside.
So he
them,
came
but-
in. He said he came in and ate there. He's like, he's exactly what you think he is. He's a fucking asshole. You know? Well, I was like, well, anyone with money that doesn't know who you are,
Right.
isn't an asshole.
I don't think you can get a real good read on somebody in like 2 or 3 minutes. Like,
Right?
He was nice for the most part. He was just like, sup, kind of like.
He's pretty huge, isn't he?
He is all right. He's pretty tall. Like
Just put
6'1",
it out there.
6'2", something
I'm
like
not
that.
a fan of Affleck at all. But
Oh yeah, hashtag not your Batman.
yeah, sorry.
I like him as Batman.
I know everybody.
I
seems
hate
to.
Batman, to be honest.
Everybody
I'm-
seems to like him as Batman.
I hate Batman, but I think he
The
did a
character
good
in
job.
general.
Yeah, I don't like Batman.
What?
Wait,
not a
how can
Batman
you
fan.
not like Batman?
Okay.
It's like, oh, here we go.
Look, here we go.
Shots fired, people.
So, all right.
And we're supposed to be watching
I'm a
the
Marvel
DC.
fan, first off. I like
Okay.
Marvel heroes.
Okay.
I like the villains in DC.
Ah, okay.
Right.
That's
I don't-
that's
I don't-
completely
See, I don't
I like
care either
Joker.
way. Like,
I like Riddler, but I hate Batman. Forget
Right.
Batman.
it sounded like you said Griddler. I was like, wait, who's the Griddler?
Grimace.
No, the Riddler.
The Griddler.
Riddler. So you're
Like
looking
you
forward.
come, somebody comes home, they hear just
Gotham?
sizzling noise, and they're like, "This is it? Oh fuck, it's the Griddler."
the Riddler. Fucking. But
Gotham's
so you're
first show.
expecting. You're excited for the new Batman movie then,
Yeah.
huh? Because it's got the Riddler as the main character,
Dude,
the start
I
of this.
love the fact that it's going to
And
be
the
an
penguins in
actual serious Riddler. I like
yeah,
that. Like
not some
like
dumbass
scary
in
one.
tights. Not calling Jim Carrey a dumbass, but
He's a dumbass.
Do you guys watch Gotham?
No.
Quit after the second season.
I
love Jim Gordon. I love the guy who plays Jim Gordon.
Yeah,
but,
he's great.
I just couldn't.
I like the Penguin.
I like
the Riddler.
I liked his character for a little bit. But I don't know. It was just
I'm not a
weird.
Batman fan. I hated the dude that played Batman, the little kid. I hated that. I was just
You like anybody that plays Batman?
Which one? The Batman?
The little kid that played Batman in Gotham.
Oh, okay. I didn't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
I hated it.
My tablet.
Yeah, I didn't see. I haven't seen Gotham. I haven't seen that. And when it comes to DC and Marvel, like I don't really have a preference at all. I just like. It depends to me on the heroes and the villains just themselves. I never think about whether they're from DC or Marvel. I don't even. In fact, I don't even know most of the time. But yeah, the new movie having a Riddler that's actually kind of freaky, like actually serious and scary. I can't wait. I'm excited. It sounds like on the trailer, it sounds like they made Paul Dano's voice lower. It sounds like they lowered his voice or something. Because his voice is not that low. Yeah.
He's a skinny guy. What is he from? Name
He's
something.
in a lot of stuff.
He's a skinny little dude, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in There Will Be Blood. He's in...
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see here. And Micah, you also coached the basketball team here, correct?
Yeah, look at this.
I saw the shirt. What is it? If at first you don't succeed, try doing what your basketball coach told you to do the first time. You little twerp, now run! I love that.
You coach basketball here?
Yeah, I coach for the YMCA.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Reaching the kids out. See, that's good stuff right there.
It's fun. I started when Zane was in pre-K, and like I've coached him every year. He'll be in 4th grade this year, so that's like 6 years.
Father coach. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that combination.
But I also coached Molly too, and so she's 2 years younger than him. And then I usually coach an extra team as well. Just like this year, I coached a pre-K kindergarten team because I loved it so much. Like you wouldn't think you love pre-K kindergarten because they don't really know what they're doing, but you find 1 or 2 good kids that are passionate about it, and they make you just love watching them play, man.
I can imagine going. Most of the time, it's just some people's kids, and then the ones that really amp you up, you really like, all right, man, come on, guys.
Out there. I told a lot of the parents, like, because none of them were my kids. I said, I'm going to give them all equal playing time. It's not even that big of a deal. We're going to win most of our games. Don't worry. Because I told them, because I know how to win pre-K kindergarten games. I said, we're going to win most of these games. So don't even worry about that. We're going to do a lot of winning, and every kid's going to score. Like, some parents, their kids never played before, especially the little pre-Kers. They're just like, I don't even think he can reach the goal. I said, don't worry. He's going to score, and I'm going to go crazy. And so, like, I remember first time, a little boy named Bentley. He was on my team this year. And, like, he shot the ball. He missed it. I was like, don't worry. Watch. I told his dad, while I'm on the court, I'm like, watch. And then so he brings it back down next time, shoots it, swishes it. I said, let's go. Go crazy. And then, like, his dad, I look over and I said, I told you watch.
I told you what, huh?
That's cool.
So much fun.
We ain't just over here playing patty cake and drawing crayons and stuff.
Nah.
That's cool.
They're so they learn so fast and they pick up on it so quick.
Yeah.
What age group?
I've coached from pre-K kindergarten to 5th and 6th grade.
Oh, you said that. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It died. So it's all good. It means
shit.
out of footage.
Those are your 2 kids, Molly and
Zane. Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I don't think you're going to be able to use that footage.
Oh, shit.
God dang it. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's on me. Oh.
You didn't think about the whole freaking...
Yeah. Oh, we'll blur it.
All right.
Just to make it look like we'll just put a cigarette in there.
Oh, for sure.
Very poorly animated cigarette. Let's see here. And I don't want you to toot your own horn, Micah, but you've done some good stuff throughout here. You're I don't want to say professional, but you are a practiced magician.
Yeah,
You've done some magic shows.
Yeah. Did you bring magic cards?
I did not. I did. I brought nothing magical.
Did you bring
Except my
playing
voice.
Cards? Nope.
No.
Okay. I was ready to show you a magic
You got some
trick
cards
right
like get the up close.
Yeah.
Switcheroo.
Yeah.
Man.
Nice, yeah.
I'm good. I'm best at card tricks, but I do like other little illusions.
When
and
did you
stuff
get into
like that.
magic?
When I was little, and like I explained last time, I feel like I got into magic because I was always the kind of awkward, kind of shy kid. And it was kind of my way to talk to adults and stuff like, hey, like, especially family reunions, you don't really know where you fit in and stuff. So you're like, hey, you want to see this magic trick? And of course, they have to say yes because you're a little kid, you know. And so that got me into talking to people and stuff. So I started doing magic tricks whenever I was a little kid. But I enjoyed it. I made some money off of it.
You're right, though. That's a great way to, like, start a conversation. Oh, really? Like, what, just betting? Like,
I didn't. Are you looking at my magic videos?
Yeah.
Thank you. So whenever I started doing magic, quote unquote, professionally, about 4 or 5 years ago, I did it for my kid's birthday party, and I was like, I'm gonna put this on Craigslist. Whenever Craigslist wasn't dead, I was like, I'm gonna put this on Craigslist to see where it goes. Never know what's gonna happen of it. I got hit up 2 big times. Like the first time, I think it was for Phillips, and so I did a Phillips at their Halloween party. I did a show for them, and then the second time I did a show with this band. One of their favorite friends or whatever was really into magic as a kid, and he wanted to do they wanted to do magic during the intermission, and they said they'd pay me I think $40, and I said okay, that's fine. And I covered gas, and I made $20 off it, you know. So won't be that big of a deal. It was in Tulsa at this little bar, and they said oh yeah, you get tips too. I was like, okay, cool. So I brought my magic hat. I finished my show, and by the end of it, the crowd loved me so much. Drunk people are the best. They are the best crowd to have, you know. So by the end of it, they're all chanting my name, and you know that fed into my ego. So I take my hat off and they start filling it up with tips, and I walked out with $100 and some odd dollars by the end of it. So it was nice. It was nice.
Love it. Gotta love it. They're like, yeah, magic, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna ruin this for him.
Oh no. Yeah. Witness this incredible feat. Actually, I second guessed him until I saw this.
This is Magic Micah Strikes Again.
We're gonna get ready to do the mannequin challenge.
Looks like you're on top of the.
This is at the hospital at the parking garage. And then over here you can see Barsville over there. You can kind of see in the distance. It's an old phone. I had an old phone at the time. Don't judge the phone.
Oh my god, dude! I mean, like, what? I mean, it was on solid concrete.
Wait.
Got him.
Yeah, man.
What the hell?
He's magical. He's like, wait, hold on. I mean, what do you think? I mean,
What do you... No.
He says that. No.
What are you saying? You don't believe that he disappeared?
I mean, I don't want to be rude.
Hey, it's a good illusion. Is that not a good illusion?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I mean,
Don't watch this too many times, okay?
Huh?
Don't
Oh,
pay attention to.
yeah. If you look away and then be like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, there you go.
that editing though.
I know, right? Like I have a magic trick, but I need to. I'm not gonna do it.
No, that's awesome. He showed me that. I was like,
But the fact that you could do shows, like, that's crazy. Like,
right?
I thought you were talking about just doing some card tricks, like.
Oh yeah. No, I know some card tricks. My card tricks are the best, but I can do that, and then I have I wish I could find my card trick that was on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook. There was one that's really good on that. Go to the Magic in My Song.
Like,
Dreams.
what do you do for a show though? Like,
I have a little set that I like to do. A couple like little tricks. It's smaller tricks.
yeah, see, that was good. That's good.
That's a clean trick.
Yeah, that's clean.
That's clean.
I was looking at the hands. I was looking at the face. I was like,
That was cool.
This one's actually really good in person because you really can't see with this video, but the banana really does get cut in half through the peel. It really gets cut in half through the peel.
The old film work, yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely hurt it.
It hurt it. But it was a creative decision that 4 years ago Micah made. Okay. And that was a creative decision.
It's like no regrets.
Yeah, he I might regret it now, but 4 years ago, Micah, he was solid with that decision. Okay? He believed in it.
You're like, oh, you didn't see it? You didn't see it?
He believed in it. Right now, I'm taking a cigarette. I'm lighting my shirt on fire. And then the cigarette didn't really light as well as I'd liked it to, so I took a lighter and I lit my shirt on fire as well. The reason why I learned this trick is because one of my friends challenged me to learn it.
Uh-huh.
And so I picked it up. I figured out how to do it. And I did it.
That's cool.
Put it to film work. Let me see if I can find this. I'm going to try to find my favorite magic trick that I've done. And it's a card trick.
Chair. So squeaky. So, I mean, are you questioning his magic skills or?
Nah, man. Never.
I'm gonna see if I can find.
No, it's good stuff, man. I don't have half the balls. It's what I like about it is.
I like that you just.
I'd love to try the shorthand.
I like that he just does shit.
Right, exactly.
He's doing magic. He's going out like you just like it's cool. Like it's very
so much stuff. And right now, I'm pushing YouTube. That's the main thing I'm pushing is my YouTube. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm focusing on this year. But then, the last couple of weeks, I've been getting back into Pokemon. Like, seriously getting into Pokemon. Like, Pokemon Go. I'm trying to rank up in the PvP battles. I hit rank 7 finally, which is like, alright, so like the first couple of ranks is like, you're alright. Rank 7 is like when you're taking it serious. The highest rank is 10, but I hit rank 7. And like, they have like, I'm ranked, what am I ranked? In the, like all over, I think I'm like top 1,500 player on Pokemon Go. And I'm not even level 40. Level 40 is the highest level that you can be in Pokemon Go. I'm level 36 right now. Wow. And I'm ranked 1,500. I think that's what it is. I think it's 1,500. I'm top 1,500 on the PvP on Pokemon Go. And then I picked up TCG, which is the trading card game.
Okay.
I picked that back up again. So I've been doing that on Sundays and stuff, playing.
I really wanted to play Go. I never got to play Go. I really wanted to, though.
It's fun. Download it, man. It's
well,
fun.
I can on my phone. Like yeah.
I've been there.
It's doesn't it have to be on an Apple or?
No. I have a Galaxy 7 that's old.
Oh, I guess I could then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an older phone, but
yeah, you can do it then.
Nerds.
I just like the fact that it would make me exercise more.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
really
I completely understand. I love the memes and stuff that were coming out during all that time in the videos.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to catch a Pokemon. Get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah, people were serious.
I was like, I didn't know what was trolling. And I didn't know what was real.
But
yeah. I was like, God bless.
You see people like at like 3 o'clock in the morning in these weird places. Like
You're like, what are you doing there?
Yeah, fucking,
doing headlights.
Down a gym or something. I don't even know. What
I was like, I thought it was gonna be. In my head, I thought it was gonna be like you catch one, and then you find somebody else, and then you guys like RPG fight it over or whatever. And I was just
now
like,
you can PvP now.
Oh, is that what you can do?
I just love the idea of walking around IRL, but catching these imaginary. I just thought it was cool. I just thought it was a cool idea. I like it.
I don't get. Maybe I don't understand. I loved Pokemon maybe like 10 years ago. Like I got the concept.
Oh no, I'm not a huge Pokemon fan. It's just that.
Just getting you out and doing stuff.
Yeah, and Pokemon's okay. I'm just not a huge fan, but it's okay.
Me and my kids play. My wife and kids also play, and so it's
cool.
fun. We do that as like we took off for Go Fast. We took off from work. Did Go Fast. Like we spent $15 each on tickets for Go Fest.
What is Go Fest?
It's like their birthday weekend event thing that It's like a
Okay.
big event that they
Right
had.
on.
And since it was, it's usually held at like one location, and they have like crazy spawns and like rare Pokemon show up.
Oh.
But since it was COVID, everybody across the world got it all over wherever you were, and so we took off for that, and it was fun. You
That's
get
cool.
shinies and stuff. I caught a few shinies. I think like 6 shinies during Go Fest. It was a 2-day event too.
See, I don't
It's
understand
fun.
any
I don't
of
know what that is either.
I'm lost after Mewtwo.
Yeah,
Anything
I don't
okay.
know either. I don't know.
Anything newer?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
For
about.
me, it wouldn't be about the Pokemon. It'd be more about just the exercise.
Yeah, it's fun. It's worth it.
Yeah.
It's worth it then.
Whatever.
No.
Why don't they make a Jedi game like that? I don't know. I guess that's
They
called
have
LARPing.
Harry
What would you
Potter.
do?
I guess that's called LARPing.
yeah, pretty much.
You guys know I used to LARP. Don't be making fun of
No,
LARPers.
no.
Okay.
LARPing is sick exercise.
I had
It takes-
so much fun
Depending on what
doing
you
it.
do, I guess. Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
so much fun
unless you're,
LARPing. That was back in the day. I even like made my weapons and everything like that.
Oh,
It was
right
intense.
on. Unless
It
you're a
was
wizard.
intense.
I mean, you're pretty much useless.
All right.
You're just standing there.
I'd probably LARP as like Jabba the Hutt. So I just lay on my side out in the woods somewhere.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. Man, now, I've always thought about, man, why haven't they made an online PvP Jedi game like Call of Duty? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's like,
Well, I mean, for people that
because
yeah.
they made For Honor. You guys played
I
For
know of
Honor?
it. I haven't played, but I know what it is.
It's
Yeah.
one of the baddest, most fucking awesome melee games. You can fight 1-on-1 or 1-on-4 or whatever.
Cool.
And I was like, they've done it. I was like, now you have to do is apply lightsabers
Right.
and one hits. You know what I mean? And force powers. That's it. That's all you got to do.
I mean, Fortnite. I've played Fortnite for the last couple of years.
Uh-huh.
They had like the lightsabers in Fortnite and took over for like a good 6 months. It
I
was
played a couple
so
times.
much fun.
I was
With
like,
the lightsabers.
Yeah.
Oh man, so much fun.
They
right
did
now they have Marvel in Fortnite.
Yeah,
It's
I
all
saw
Marvel
I saw
that.
that. I
stuff.
saw that.
Yeah, they got Doom, and I was like, "Oh, cool! You put Doom in a video game, man. You may get me back in there."
Yeah, well, some of the costumes looked cool. Some of them looked kind of, yeah. But like, I one of these days I'll get into online. I've never played. I don't like playing online, but one of these days maybe. There is a game called. It's a co-op game. I really want to play with. Oh gosh, what is it called? It's back. Damn it, I can't. But I love horror
shooter?
games.
Oh, okay.
So it's a horror game, but it's also kind of like
it's not State of Decay or nothing.
No, it's not. It's not a
Okay.
huge one. This is a small like indie
Oh, okay.
game. It's Oh man. Anyway, I don't know the name, but it's a horror game. It looks really cool because it looks like it's like really tense, and I'll look it up and I'll tell you in a minute what it is.
While you're looking that up, I have this video.
Okay.
That is my favorite magic trick that I've done,
Okay.
and it's finally.
Is it on YouTube?
No.
Or- okay.
It's not. So I'm gonna
Oh
give you
man,
guys my
exclusive.
phone. Yeah. All right. So you guys can see this.
Okay.
Hope they can see. Yeah, they can see it. All right. Right there. Right here. Right here. Yep. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell me when to stop. Stop. Right there. Pretty sure. All right. Take top card. All right. Take top card. Okay. All right. You look at it. Yeah. Got it. Got it. Show them. Don't show them. There you go. That's what my card is. All right. Put it back in.
see what it was.
Was that an Eight of Spades? Or Eight of Spades?
Let me see.
He's like quick and shit. Yeah.
He didn't want me to see
That's
it.
what my card is. All right, put it
You
back
see what it is?
It looked like the King of Hearts, but
Let me
damn
see
it.
what it is.
Yeah, I'll pause it. Let me see.
Hope they can see. Yeah, they can see it. All right.
What was it?
Right here.
Hold on, he started it over.
So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna tell me when to stop. Stop. Right there. Pretty sure. All right. Take top card.
Is that Dan?
Look at it.
Yeah.
Don't show me.
So I used to rap with him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He produced that song "Dreams."
Yeah.
That we were just listening to. He produced that.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
thought he looked familiar.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck that is. Like,
I think
it looks like
I
a
think
king.
It's a Joker.
Or a Joker?
I think that's what it is.
Is that what it is?
See, I thought it was Joker, but I was
Whatever.
like,
It's a
I'm
face
not sure.
guard. So.
Okay, so y'all seen the
Yeah,
card?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
There you go. That's what my card is. All right. Put it back in there. On top. Anywhere you want. Put it in there. Anywhere you want. Anywhere I want. Yeah. All right. Now you can take that. Take that. Yeah. Shuffle that. Shuffle it. Yeah. What is it? Yeah. Making you work a lot. All right. Just once. Yeah. That's good. Okay. I'm gonna try to guess your card. No, that's not it. This one? No. This one. This is your card? Get the camera. Throw the cards over there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, get the camera. Watch this. Alright, you gotta turn her all the way over there. I want them to see. Can they see? The window? Right there? You're right there. Is it on the window?
Is it on the window?
Alright, watch this. Let's see. That's your card over there? Son of a bitch.
What the fuck?
Off a fucking leg, but holy shit.
Oh, that's cool. Now that's a fucking awesome trick.
That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Micah, it's outside.
Whoa, that is cool.
Oh,
That
you
is.
didn't know it was outside?
Yeah, I didn't. I thought it was
That's some
stuck.
David Blaine shit.
Yeah, that's.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I mean,
That's my favorite trick I've done.
wow, jeez. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I'll give you props. That was good.
Appreciate
Wow.
it.
Okay. Dang.
The Blackout Club. That's what the game. Blackout Club. It's just a small game that, like, something happened. You play as children, and something happened in the neighborhood, and like the parents have gotten like some kind of like possessed or they're evil. Something's going on, and they're like hunting you. And there's also some other weird thing hunting you, and you just go around. You try to. It gives you certain things you have to do. And blah blah. It's a.
Huh.
I don't know. But it seems really cool, and especially the idea of playing a horror game with somebody else. Like I just like that idea. Like it might be kind of cool. Like do
Yeah.
like a,
Okay, with co-op, yeah, I can see
because yeah, like so it's at nighttime you're playing it, so you don't have to be alone totally. You can be freaked out with somebody else
that.
maybe.
Like first time you played Silent Hill, or
Oh, dude, I love playing those freaky games at night.
I don't like being scared.
it's like I'm just gonna say it.
I like fun games. Like, have you guys seen Fall Guys? That
Oh
game
my
is
god,
so
that's
bright,
everywhere. Dude. That is-
colorful. It's so
yeah, they
much fun.
downloaded it.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I like that type of stuff.
I mean, it
I
does.
don't wanna
It
be
does look
scared.
fun.
Well, it's
does
like
look
it reminds me of Nintendo because
It's
like
Mario
Nintendo's
Party.
fun.
It's
Yeah.
pretty much like Mario Party. You know, like the mini games
Yeah.
of Mario Party. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Pretty much
Right.
it's all mini games.
Yeah, Miles
So
plays
much
the
fun.
heck out of it. I was like, oh, that's cute. Now give me the Modern Warfare.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
we have the VR, and I just bought Gorn.
Ooh.
If you haven't looked it up, Eric, I'm gonna show you a little trailer dailer.
I believe I have, but let me see it. Let me see an image.
Gorn.
No, that's not what I was thinking of.
Why does it never say trailer? Idiots. Okay, you can let me spell it out.
I need to hurry up and get that game so I can borrow that VR. Because I really want to play the Room game.
Prime Gaming. Who had their hands up and said Stadia was gonna fail?
I didn't know much about it. I didn't care about it. Like
I was like, so it's another console where I have to stream everything.
where you have to buy every game. Like there's no like one-time fee. You have to
Yeah.
buy the games. Like
was like-
what's the point?
I was like, I got a console that does that, and then it's not gonna use all my damn. all
Exactly.
My
Like
internet.
if you paid like $60 and then you got access to a bunch of games, that'd be one thing.
Yeah.
And now Xbox Game Pass is gonna blow it out of the water with all their games.
I had seen some
like-
gameplay from some of my favorite YouTubers, but I saw this trailer and I was like, okay, I'm sold.
Stuff. The hell's happening? What am I watching here? I see like a gladiator style arena, but this dude's like
It's very bloody and gory. This beat is sick though. I almost want to rap along, but I don't know what he's saying.
I know. I'm afraid to.
huh, interesting.
Right?
Definitely your type of game. Not my type of game.
Miles can't play. It's too much blood.
Yeah.
I was like, that's good. That's good. I
Oh,
don't
but it's
want
like
you
cartoony blood.
Yeah, I know, but it's pretty wicked. Like you can rip their heads off.
Oh,
you
okay,
know what I
okay.
mean? Like you slice their heads open, their legs and everything, dismember them.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's fucking badass. It's from one of my favorite developers, Free Lives. They created Broforce, fucking 2-bit side scroller, and it has all the '80s action stars you can play, but they're all named Bro, so it's like Bromander,
Nice.
Rambro,
Rambro.
Brobocop.
That's cool.
Brominator.
Yeah.
Oh, is that really what I say?
Bronan,
Bronan.
Mr. Bro, Mr.
Bronan.
Anderbro, I think is what it. That was a kind
Oh,
of a
that
weak
would
one.
be Anderbro.
Mr. Anderbro.
Anderson?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Matrix. Yeah. It's
Mr. Anderson.
it's a lot of good. It's funny. I guess while we're here, I don't know. You guys feel like talking about politics, or you want to continue to talk about nerdy shit?
It's whatever, man. I don't care. I'll talk about whatever.
Politics.
I don't want to.
Ew.
Actually, it's not politics. It's the 2 latest shootings.
Well, first, can I ask him, what do you think about BLM?
Oh, I asked him last time. Yeah, I didn't.
See, it's interesting.
No, you don't have to be PC either.
No,
Just be honest.
Okay, no, okay. I'm in 2 minds about this thing. Of course, I believe Black Lives Matter. I'm black.
You heard it here first.
But I feel like
Strong stance.
I feel like it's being politicized a lot. Black Lives Matter is. I feel like whenever it first started, it was a lot more pure than it is now.
Right. Well, that's
And-
almost with any organization.
And
almost.
now, it's turned into more. What's not even just political, more. It's like what they did to Christmas. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
That's what they
The
should-
idea was
yeah,
pure and simple. Now
Yeah,
it's
and
commercialized.
It's commercialized. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Okay.
I could not think of the word.
I thought you were trying to say politicized, but commercialized. Yeah, okay.
It's
I get
been a
that.
lot more commercialized.
Yeah, you're
Right.
right.
I mean, of course, it's political.
Yeah, but
But-
but commercialized that makes sense. Yeah.
You're like, with all the businesses having to weigh in, and
Right.
like I feel like they don't care really a lot
They
of the
don't.
time.
Fuck
They
no.
don't.
That's just
And that's my issue with it.
well, that's like big
but they
companies
don't care
during
about
Gay Pride Month.
Yeah, they don't care about any of that.
It's
stuff.
rainbow flag over our stuff during Gay Pride
Yeah,
Month.
yeah.
Every other day of the year.
Like the
Who
company,
cares?
it's not just BLM; it's everything. Like
Right,
whatever's
right.
woke, they're gonna say they support,
Right.
just
Yeah.
so they can make money.
I feel, yeah, definitely. I mean, but that's being a 2 months. I mean, of course, nobody would think that Black lives don't matter, except honest racists. You know what I mean?
It's stupid, yeah, but it's dumb too to think that because I don't like the group at all, but it's dumb to think that just because of that I don't think Black Lives Matter.
Right?
That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I can think that without having to support you.
It's two totally separate things in my mind.
But at
like,
this, yeah, right.
Well, especially now, like a couple of years ago. I don't know if you guys know this, but I did a protest here in Barnesville a couple of years ago with a couple of guys. It was right after the police were shot. I think it was in Texas somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
When the police got shot. It's been a couple of years. And we were like, enough is enough, guys.
Right.
Let's stop this.
What was
You
it?
know?
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
Exactly. And I was like, man, can we just
At some
stop?
point, yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
well,
I know.
Well, I think of Black Lives Matter. Obviously, I think of one of the most biggest civil rights movements, in history. And I was just like, even after Martin Luther King was murdered, they still didn't burn anything down. They still didn't loot. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, there's a way to go about it that you're going to gain more support without all the violence. I can understand the anger. I can understand the pain. But nowadays, like with these 2 latest shootings, it's gone too far. Like you're using people now to make other people act nuts. And especially before the facts come out.
I think it went too far as soon as all the riots with George Floyd. I think that was going too far. Like
Right.
30 people have died now in the riots.
Right.
30
Was
people.
that worth all?
Yeah.
Was one guy?
Right.
You know what I mean?
But it has strummed up a lot of attention.
Right. Okay. So
Yeah.
now we are talking more police reform.
That was the best thing that came out of it.
Right.
Police
It's just a
reform.
big. Yeah. Hey, it's time to wake up. It's time to start training these guys, giving them more hours.
That's
behind.
the thing, though. We can't defund them. They need,
Right.
if anything, they need,
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
I was like, you seen the video where they went to Harlem and they were talking to the black people and they're like, why would we want to defund the police?
Yeah.
We need them here. It's like, without them, hell, all of us are going to be
I think last time when we talked,
Mm-hmm.
like when we were talking about defunding the police,
Mm-hmm.
we discussed like maybe have like psychologists, not psychiatrists, psychologists maybe on
Oh,
scene with them
on
to handle
scene.
like
Okay.
like certain things.
basically
like,
social worker or,
Yeah,
or
type
someone
of
who
thing.
Yeah, I
deals
heard
with.
that can handle that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of calls are probably that most of the time. It's not necessarily a violent call. I mean, per se, you know what I
Right.
mean? But like if somebody's drunk or somebody's like on drugs, somebody that's trained to handle that. Because I don't think the police are trained really to handle
That's-
that type of thing.
Well,
I just think they need more training. Like
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know if I like the idea of a social worker, maybe a social worker and like with kids, maybe.
Right.
But dude, in general, cops need more training. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, they got to stop accepting people with certain personalities. Like I
Yeah.
think there needs to be a personality test, and if you've got any kind of a power thing going on or any kind
Yeah.
of like,
Right.
you can't be a cop, or you can't hold it, you can't carry a gun.
But then there's
anyway.
that thin line because you're like, you can only be solely soft with so many people.
No, and that's not saying being soft, but they need to have more de-escalation training.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
How many times have you seen a cop
Let's just
escalate
raise
shit?
the amps
Like,
on tasers because apparently they're just not working.
dude, they don't work. They seem like they don't work at all, do they?
I haven't seen the last videos.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
if we're gonna play them,
Yeah. Let's start with.
I haven't seen them.
Let's
I'm
start
not
with
watching it either. You're not, if you show the graphic stuff, I ain't gonna watch it.
I don't think it's really that graphic. I mean, have you seen the Jacob
Well, there's one
Blake?
where Jacob, like, you can actually the guy gets shot in the head and then he's on the ground. I don't want.
Oh no, that was with,
I don't want to watch that.
that was
shit.
with Kyle. That was
Oh,
the
Kyle, you're talking about Jacob. Okay.
Um,
I haven't seen the Jacob one either, but that one's I think kind
So
of.
these are the last two shootings.
yeah.
All right, so I've heard about one. That's the one that happened in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
One happened in Wisconsin. Where was the other one?
No, it was actually Wisconsin too. It's in
They're
the
both
same. Yeah, isn't that nuts?
Wait, one's
What?
Kenosha was Kyle Rittenhouse, right? Kenosha, or no?
No, that's
Jacob?
Yeah, see, you're in.
They happened in the same place.
Yeah, because the riots were happening there.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So one's the 17-year-old kid, right? They
Yeah,
were shooting people.
that's the last one, and then
Kyle
what
Rittenhouse
started
is the
it
one
was
that,
Jacob Blake.
Yeah, but Kyle Rittenhouse was attacked, and it was self-defense in that case. And it's pretty clear too that it's self-defense.
Is that the kid that like? All right, I'm taking. All right, I've seen some stuff about it from like my left wing friends.
Oh
you know what
God,
saying?
I'm curious.
So so from what I've heard was
Here we go.
the little 17-year-old kid came across state lines
Oh, there we go.
with a gun.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Already.
he had rifles and everything like that on board, and his mom brought him. I seen this in Barcelona off the cuff. This is
Oh,
this is where I was
Oh,
doing
God.
this is where I was doing my counting and stuff.
I did
They
not
said
need
they
to go
said
there.
they
Yeah.
called they were calling his mom all kinds of I said, dang, why are you attacking his mom like that? But they called his mom all kinds of names and like
why.
yeah, it was intense. So the 17-year-old kid, like this was like to counter the protest is what I heard. To counter the protest, he had a gun down there to protect the shops or something.
Right.
And he ended up shooting 2 people. Is
Three.
that right?
3 people.
Killed
3
two.
people killed. Dang.
Here's what happened though. The
Wait, hold on.
What?
Let's start with what started all of this.
Okay.
We'll
Oh,
start
Jacob?
with Now this is the video that was everybody saw first, right? This is Jacob Blake in
Okay.
in the middle of him being confronted by the police.
Oh, he tased him, but it's not working. Mm-hmm. Dang.
Look, okay, I'm sorry. The horn gets me every time I think of GTA, it just gets me. I don't know what it is. It's just
Dang, they shot him 7 times.
terrible, right? Absolutely. Now, imagine my son Mason was like, "Why did they do that?" And I'm like, "It's hard to defend, son. It's very hard to defend.
Tackle him!
Right, tackle him. That's why I was like, there was 3 of them right back there. This is all you saw. And then, of course, my mind catches up to him. I was like, this isn't it.
Here's why you don't tackle him, though, just to say. Because here's a good reason why you don't tackle him, though. Because if he overpowers you and he gets your gun, he could shoot anybody. Yeah. That's one of the reasons they don't do that.
Right. Now, what do they do? Now, they did call, obviously, they patched him up, called for help.
Oh,
that's good.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, he's paralyzed.
Thank God. I know he's paralyzed.
But he's still alive.
Yeah.
Right. So now he has a chance to have his day in court and tell his side of the story. I like that thought of it. You know what I mean? If nothing else, I don't want to wish ill on the dude, but...
No.
Okay, so what's the right wing saying about this situation?
Well, I'm going to show you.
It's not really... It's just more facts came to light.
So the story is he was breaking up a fight. Look at your face. He was breaking up a fight. The police showed up, and for some reason they're chasing him around the car, right? And then he reaches in his car for, I don't know, a lollipop to give him, and then they shoot him. He just shot the black man in the back, right? Looks terrible. Optics are fucking disgusting.
But, okay, that's something the left wing would say, but what's the right wing saying?
Well,
here's the thing, though. But here's what I don't. It's not what they're saying. It's what the facts are.
Right.
All right,
like
the facts?
So the facts are, they were called in 911 call. Audio, it sucks. This dude is coming out in pieces. Is what's so terrible about it. Audio comes out. They were dispatched to the house because Jacob Blake, who they have a warrant for, stole his baby mama's keys and was threatening to take the car with the kids inside it. I don't know if you knew the kids were inside at the time, but
I know the kids were near, and I was like, dang, they shot him with the kids. This is all I heard. It's like, dude get shot with the kids.
Right.
It sounds horrible.
It sounds horrible. And then
it is horrible.
So they make it there. They confront him about his warrant. He, of course, disagrees with them. They wrestle in the back. They tased him twice.
So there was already a fight, like
going
a
on.
confrontation.
Yeah. So what you're seeing is him getting up, shaking off the tasers, and he comes around front to get in his car. And they told him multiple times to stop. I know it seems like excessive, but you don't know what he was reaching.
You have no idea what he's gonna get.
And plus, he had the kids in the car. Were we supposed to let him ride off in the car with the kids? God only knows what would happen. I'm going to say, from a professional point of view, don't do what you're not supposed. Don't do the opposite.
If they're telling you to stop.
I say stop. What say you, sir?
Oh man, so.
And if you don't, disagree, go ahead.
This is a lot to take in. All right.
Let me show you the second video. Let me give you the.
All right. So before they was fighting. So the cops was fighting with him. All right, so him and his baby mama got into an argument. Mm-hmm. All right,
they tried to subdue him.
See, whenever I look at these situations, I put myself in there. Mm-hmm. I've been into an argument with my wife before, and I tried to leave. And like, if the cops was called, I'm still gonna be trying to leave. You know what I'm saying?
If the cops showed up and they were telling you. And they had their guns drawn, though, and they were told to get on the ground. Would you keep going towards the car?
Shoot, I don't know. See, I have to be put in that situation. I mean, especially, all right, you angry, you mad, everything else that's been going on. You just want to get out of that situation.
Yeah.
And my opinion, this is just how I'm thinking. Like, I'm trying to get out of there, and he had warrants, too. So he already know he going to jail.
Right.
Dang.
Yeah.
But
your best bet is just to stop.
But if you think, like that's how you're thinking. But if the cops would be thinking, we have no idea what this guy's gonna do, though.
Why are they not showing the second video? Dude, I've been on like 3 sites already, and it's not.
I feel like they shouldn't have to think like that. You know what I mean? They assume that he's a threat because he
already fought with them though.
So he already fought with them?
Right. They tackled him to the ground. He shook him off with taser.
What? 3 of them couldn't handle him?
Well, that's the thing. You're like you said, you can't.
We gotta give them some more training. If there's 3-on-1, they can't handle him.
Yeah, he should have been. Hey,
they should have cuffed him. They got 3-on-1. If 3 people attack me, I'm losing. Mm-hmm. I don't care how big I am. Mm-hmm. They gotta do better than that. So
the thought is that he had a weapon on him. Why they wouldn't tackle him is that he
they
had
did
the
tackle
knife.
Him or they didn't tackle him.
Is why they didn't tackle him because he had a knife on him. Somebody had a close-up picture and it looked like a curved weapon in his hand.
It was a knife. It turned out they did.
It was a knife.
He had a knife.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Okay, so they was wrestling with
Why
him.
the fuck was it not showing this? I'm really.
I don't
This
know
is-
how the
I
I don't
wanna
know
see
how
the
the
first-
fight. I don't know how the fight went. I didn't watch the fight.
I want to see the fight. Because I'm trying to figure out if 3 of them wrestling with him and they couldn't get him down. That's crazy.
Let me ask you this though: if like go back to that situation where like you're upset, you're angry, you're heading towards the car, the cops have their guns drawn and telling you to get on the ground. If whose fault is it if you get shot then? If they're telling you to stop and you don't stop,
But if I'm not doing it, if I don't have a weapon, why
but
would they shoot me in the back?
You're heading towards the car to get something.
To get something is assuming. You know what I'm saying?
It is assuming, but you have
Yeah.
to assume. You have to assume, and there's
I don't
kids
know.
At the
in
end of the
car.
day, there's kids in the car.
I just
and
don't
they-
want to be seen as a
These
threat all the
cops,
time.
you just see too many videos where they pull up and the guy they get shot like that, like. And I know there's plenty of videos where they shoot people too. The cops shoot people, but
there's
it's a
also
life and death situation.
But at the same time, you got to think about it like this: Dylan Roof. They didn't shoot him.
what happened in that situation?
Dylan Roof, the dude that
He was
shot up the church.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
They took him to McDonald's.
I don't know this story.
They took him to McDonald's. Why didn't they shoot him? He
He
not a
gave up
threat after
peacefully.
he already shot.
He gave up peacefully.
But you know what I'm saying?
So in other words, he was
Dude's
already under
already a
lock
threat.
and key.
Dude's already a threat. He already been shooting people. Why didn't they shoot him?
Right.
By
Well, I mean,
mistake.
okay, so if you walk
You know
out
what
with your
I'm
hands
saying?
up, they
But he
have to.
surrendered. He
He surrendered.
He
I mean,
did
that's a
just like-
now think about it. That's a smart move. You're like, now you get to sell your tail, you get to sell your book in prison.
Yeah.
That's the difference between I think between black and white people. We're so caught up in our emotions.
Yeah.
We feel
I'm caught up.
that everything's right. It's like nothing else matters.
Yeah,
but-
it's weird because it's like you don't see. It's weird that you don't see that how you'd be okay if you just stopped and did what they said. Like
But it's not always
you're-
like that.
But it's almost like you're telling me like your anger means
But
something.
it's not even always like that. You know what I'm saying? The dude in Tulsa that had his hands up and he still got shot.
Dude, I'm not saying that shit doesn't happen.
What was that?
You know
The
what
dude
I'm
in the SUV and
Yeah.
the woman shot him. Man,
Yeah.
I have to go back over that case. That was so fucked.
Yeah, I'm
You know what
not
I'm
saying.
saying?
I'm not
It-
saying there's not some.
there
fucked
was
Like
up.
even if you
20
surrender,
million
you still
angles
could get
and-
shot.
Here's another thing we need too. When that shit happens, when somebody does get
crazy.
shot like that, like completely unjustified, there has to be prosecution.
Right.
Like I'm tired of cops that do bad things getting
Right.
off completely.
Yeah. Oh, we're
That's
going to
what I'm
suspend
saying.
his pay for a little bit and put him on
Because,
vacay.
yeah, and then that lets
or
other
move him to a different district.
and then other shitty cops look at that,
Right.
And they think, well,
That's
I
like
moved
moving priests once you've
Yeah.
raped a kid.
Fuck
you
that,
know?
dude. Like-
no, you need to be strung up and
or
prosecuted.
take
I'm
take
sorry.
your
Which
gun
one?
away at least. Like Jesus.
All right, so here's the second angle.
All right, let's see.
Captured from a yard on the same street of the shooting where it happened. It shows Jacob Blake appearing to be on the ground beside the car before he's able to get up and start walking around to the front of the
He on the ground. How they let him up?
I think they were tasing him, weren't they?
Yeah.
footage, but 6 gunshots are heard before the video ends. Blake
So he already on the ground. Why didn't they
So
handcuff him?
they failed by not
I think
subduing
you could
him.
say, Yeah,
But
you could say the cops should have done better.
yeah, and also there's foul play on both sides. He should have done what they told him to do.
should
He
have
knew what
listened.
was going on.
And the cops should have, like you said, they should have restrained him when they had the chance.
Hell, take the lawsuit, kneecap the dude. You know what I mean? It'll be so, especially this year. I mean, dude.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
cops
was there
did-
any worse time for this to
I
happen?
know, man. When I saw this, I was like, oh no.
You know what
I
I
was
mean?
so glad. I know it's fucked up, but I was so glad to hear that he lived. I was like,
Me
oh,
too.
thank
Right.
God.
Now he's going to have his day in court. He'll be able to
I'm
speak
just
his
saying,
mind.
man, that's crazy.
So,
Shot him 7 times.
right.
Now, but here's one thing about the 7 times thing, though, is like if you're in the heat of the moment, like let's say one cop shoots 2 times, another cop might shoot 3 times. It just happens so fast. It adds up. Like it's just
How many shots is enough?
Well, hopefully 1 shot or 2 shots would have been enough. But like it just happens so fast. Is what I'm saying. It's just like
But what would have been the
Who
difference?
knows?
Would it have been any different if they just shot him once and he died, or if they shot him 7
no,
times?
it wouldn't matter.
It has still been
I mean,
the
I
same
feel
story.
like
Yeah.
I feel like for me,
That's true.
if we're saying that he should have had the restraint, then they should have had the restraint as well. You know what
Well,
I'm saying?
then it would have never happened on their part.
You know what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying? If
No, I'm
they'd have
saying-
subdued,
I just feel like shooting 7 times is excessive.
no, it is. It really.
Yeah, but
That's how I
But
feel.
at this, okay, maybe like 1, 2, 3, and then and then like, okay, he's still kind of budging around. Now I can subdue it at least, if
Yeah.
nothing else. You know,
So,
because somebody's
I
gonna be
don't
like,
know, yeah.
"Fuck, I got bullets in me."
that one's tricky for me because, like I said, the heat of the moment, it's just shit happens like that. Like, But you're right. That does seem excessive. It is excessive, probably.
Okay, so now, since all of that happened, even though his parents came out and said they'd like peaceful protesting, they burned down Kenosha.
And then Ryan, he works in Kenosha, so he didn't cross
Kyle,
state lines.
yeah.
Or Kyle.
So, yeah, he was actually, okay, so the story was, on the left side, he was a white supremacist that came into that town to, I guess...
Took a gun over state lines, which he did do.
Is little kid 17 or is he not
17 years old.
17 years old.
Now,
Yeah.
But he went to go help because he has like medic training. So he was going to protect, or do you want to just go
okay,
ahead?
yeah, so what basically, what it is he was a lifeguard there, and he was cleaning up the graffiti that was left behind from the protesting. So he took it upon himself to police that night with a bunch of other guys who had 2A, trying to protect the local businesses is what they're doing. And of course, it's just throwing fire on fire,
But he was also helping both. He was helping protesters and
right. He was on both sides.
Whoever got hurt, he was trying to help.
So they were painted him, as a villain on this one. Let's see here.
It fits the narrative. That's the reason why they're painting him as a villain.
But it's so weird that they can just outright say, I don't understand how they can outright say he was a white supremacist and all that stuff when there's no evidence for any of that. Like, it just bothers me. They know that there's an informational war, and they know people are going to see that and they're going to believe it. And they're not going to look into it any further.
Yeah.
Like, it's just...
Oh, gross. Why am I linked to the New York Times now? Fuck. Gross. Oh, here we go. Stop it.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I get this all the time.
No. See, now I know on nothing. They're like, please subscribe. We are dying.
Yeah, they are. And they need to die, too. It's a ridiculous site.
It used to be, I can't believe it used to be, was it always really?
No,
good?
New York Times used to be great, man.
Yeah.
New York Times used to be
Well,
fantastic.
yeah, when you read something, you're like, hey, if it's in the New York Times, they're telling
they used
the
to have
biz.
integrity.
Yeah, that's what it is. And now it's just clickbait because they can't keep up. The internet is now, you can get information anywhere. So it all feels a little clickbaity.
It's like Orange Man bad stuff.
All right. So, Kyle, I guess we can look up the videos on this. I'll just type in Kyle and that shit will come up.
Why does his name gotta be Kyle? That's the worst name.
Could have been Tom or John or...
Yeah.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
You don't want to be a Kyle.
The images you see are disturbing.
Don't be a Kyle.
Civil rights protesters.
So he was in his hometown's in Illinois.
He works in Kenosha, yeah, but his hometown.
Works in Kenosha.
And I guess he got off work and was doing this. Like you were saying earlier, he showed a lot of restraint, considering that
Yeah.
the guy came up with a gun pointing like at him, and he didn't shoot him because the guy kind of raised his hands.
So who did he shoot? So,
Well, he did shoot that guy, but at first he like puts his hands up, but then he lunges at him, and then that's when he
Yes.
shoots him.
So yeah, the guy came up. They both had their guns drawn. And okay, so out of this video, tell me what you see.
I can't really tell what's going on with this.
So this is Kyle. They were chasing him down the road, is what it was.
Okay.
Accused of murder.
I'm trying to ignore the words and figure out what's going on. Who's on the ground?
Kyle.
That's Kyle.
Okay, so he's on the ground. Mm-hmm. So he getting beat up?
Yeah, they're chasing him down.
Somebody the second time I think hit him in the back or in the back of the head. That's why he tripped or fell down. I think.
Okay, so he fell.
But he was trying to get away from him. I think they were. The story is that they. He was trying to protect property, and there was something. Didn't you say you thought that? It was trying to put a fire out.
Yeah, so they had lit a fire next to a gas station. He came with the fire extinguisher, put it out. I think they got really angry about that, and there was a shootout before that, like 15 seconds before you saw him running, and where he had shot one guy, I believe. They said it's in the back of the head, but I heard he had been grazed and may have been shot by somebody else. You never know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there was 16 shots before Kyle shot anything. There was 16 shots fired.
Yeah, so it
Where's
sounds like
that at?
it sounds like there was back and forth on that. Let's see if we can get
Like that's why he turns around to shoot, because he hears gunfire as he's running, and people are saying maybe somebody shot in the air. No, I don't think they're sure.
I'm trying to see where the facts are on that, like where it says that at, where there were 16 shots before, because I don't, because like I could say the
you
left
could just
side,
say
you know what I'm saying,
I don't
left
believe
side,
that shit either.
Yeah, left side here says that Kyle's the one that did all the shooting, and you know what I'm saying,
Right.
And
that's what I want.
He already killed 3 people before, so that's why they chased him.
Let's find the
out.
Let's find the facts. Yeah.
Yeah, let's find it out, so we can know. You know what I'm saying.
I don't like that shit either. I don't like anything that's like.
Hi everyone.
I try to.
You're welcome to Volume 2, The Adventures of Kyle Rittenhouse. Last night, about an hour after I released Volume 1...
He's gonna break it down, I think, right?
My video was taken down by YouTube. It was just cruising along at about 120,000 views after an hour, and YouTube found it to be ineligible and removed it altogether from my channel. I appealed it, tweeted YouTube, and was like, hey, what the heck, man? And then they put it up like...
Yeah, but you're right, by the way. I should have said that. I hate doing that. I hate when other people say that. Like, well, they're saying that I
Yeah, right.
I try to
we all
avoid
get
that.
caught up in that game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be raging about YouTube. We're going to talk about the criminal complaint that was filed against Kyle Rittenhouse today. We're also going to correct some of the things that I said yesterday, because I will always admit when I'm wrong. I will never double down on bullshit like a lot of people you see on Twitter. First up, I have no idea why I said Jacob Blake died. I guess I've been watching way too much CNN.
Well, hell, I thought he died
He's
too.
still alive, and he still has an active warrant against him for sexually assaulting someone, and they're thinking that he is going to be paralyzed from the waist down. The latest thing I've seen about him is police officers did have him handcuffed to the bed because he still has an active warrant for doing something really bad. Now check out what was filed yesterday. This is the state of Wisconsin criminal complaint against Kyle Rittenhouse. He has been charged with 6 counts. First-degree reckless homicide, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, attempt first-degree intentional homicide, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and possession of a dangerous weapon by a person under 18. Let's go over these a little bit, and I'm going to explain some things to you that I've learned since my video last night. The first count, which is first-degree reckless homicide, states that Kyle did recklessly cause the death of Joseph Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum was the first guy that Kyle shot in a video last night. This is the guy that threw something at him, ran at him, lunged at him, and then ended up getting shot. There's been a screenshot circulating on the internet of the Wisconsin Department of Corrections showing that he was a registered sex offender, and I couldn't find it last night. There's a reason for that. It's been taken down because he died, but the Arizona Department of Corrections still has it up. Joseph D. Rosenbaum. 2002, he was convicted of 2 counts of sexual conduct.
How come so many of these people are sex offenders? What's
So
going
that's
on?
the dude he shot.
Yeah.
Now, wait till you hear about these people. Now, it sounds
God
terrible.
Damn, is that his sheep?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Now,
Who was there to cause
weird thing is
violence?
that all 3 of these people he shot was either active felons or had records.
Who was there to cause violence? Like, look at this! Look at this motherfucker's rap sheet. Damn.
Oh, these are disciplinary infractions when he was in prison.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck?
During his time in prison, he committed a little bit over 40 violations. I also said last night he took a bullet to the head and that's what killed him. He did take a grazing wound to the head, but it was other shots that killed him. According to Dr. Kelly of the Milwaukee Medical Examiner's Office, he had a gunshot wound to the right groin which fractured his pelvis, a gunshot wound to the back which perforated his right lung and liver, a gunshot wound in the left hand, a superficial gunshot wound to his lateral left eye, and a grazed gunshot wound to the right.
Jeez.
You know what we need to find out?
He got fucking
We need
riddled.
we also need to find out where these bullets came from and like which guy
Right.
fired these.
Yeah.
'Cause
I'm
when
sure
he- 'cause when
this court case is going to be huge.
Well, because the guy, he said he got all those shots, but the one dude that got shot in the arm, his arm like almost blew the fuck
off.
So if
Well, he
Kyle
was
had
right there, you
if
know?
Kyle had shot him, I would think there'd be more damage. I would think.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm not that.
Rosenbaum
But his arm is nasty.
ran around the back of the car, and then he pulled his cell phone out, and I said, well, maybe he's calling 911 because someone said call 911. He actually didn't call 911. According to reports that detectives spoke with a Dominic Black on August 26th, Dominic stated that he received a call from his friend Kyle Rittenhouse at 11:46 p.m. in which the defendant stated that he shot someone. I think my amazing mod team also found out what started the confrontation between Rosenbaum and Kyle in the first place. Twitter user Drew Hernandez tweeted, "A Good Samaritan put out a trash can fire that rioters were about to push into police squad cars."
Oh, police squad cars, but it was next to a gas station.
Retaliation. From what I understand, the person with the fire extinguisher was Kyle.
Dude, it sucks that anything can trigger the mob like that.
Right. Oh, fuck you.
Dude, the mobs, the nicest people can get caught up in that shit.
No shit.
Tell if that's Kyle in that video, but in another live stream from Facebook, you can clearly see Kyle run by the camera at the same gas station holding a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, he was wearing like shorts, I think, and a green shirt or black pants.
It caused this little confrontation we're about to watch. Drew Hernandez also tweeted out, "Here's more footage from the Kenosha last night when Kyle Rittenhouse shot rioters. Rioters were very stupidly attempting to challenge militias armed with rifles at a gas station before the mob left to the dealership. You can clearly see Mr. Rosenbaum leading a pack of lemmings."
He's in the red shirt, the bald guy. Right there.
You can tell who Rosenbaum
Jesus,
was
dude.
because he's the one pushing and trying to fight people armed with rifles. So that spills over into the dealership, and that's when Rosenbaum starts chasing Kyle. Second thing is
It happens. Technical difficulties.
This one says he recklessly endangered the safety of Richard McGinnis, who we haven't talked about yet. The third one is first-degree intentional homicide. This is when he shot Anthony Huber, which is the skateboarder. The fourth one is attempted first-degree intentional homicide. This was against Gage Grosskreutz. Yesterday I talked about I didn't know if he had his gun on him before or after he got shot. It looks like he ran up to Kyle with his gun. Kyle pointed a gun at him, and then Gage put his hands up with his gun in his hand. There was some hesitation. It looked like Gage lunged for him, and that's when Kyle shot him and blew his bicep off. There's a lot of people on the internet saying, well, Kyle was defending himself. The dude had a gun, and he was getting his ass kicked by an angry crowd. In these two pictures right here, you can see that he did have his gun out and in his hand when he ran up to Kyle. The fifth count was first-degree recklessly endangering safety. This one says that he recklessly endangered the safety of an unknown male. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it was probably the guy that jumped on him, he shot at, and missed, who ran off. Andy.
I think you get the gist.
Yeah, what sucks is it just all of this sucks for like on both sides sucks for everybody. But I wish like it's now people are gonna feel like they can't go to help because shit like this is gonna happen.
Right, exactly. And we see what could happen if if people start taking the law into their own hands. For this kid, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and just say this kid was awesome at it. I mean, say what you will about what happened.
He could have really gone off the rails.
But a 17-year-old that disciplined, being attacked in the dark and only killing or shooting the assailants that were attacking him, instead of like spraying up the whole neighborhood.
That he didn't shoot that guy with the gun in his hand.
Right there, point blank. Yeah, that shows
crazy.
A lot of discipline, because I know he's thinking about his future. He's thinking about everything that's going on. He's like, what if I kill this guy?
I don't think he's thinking about his future. He's thinking about, I don't want to die. That's all he's thinking.
Well, that's the future to me. Not being dead anytime soon.
I guess.
But I don't know. I don't know. It fills my heart with joy to know that there are people out there teaching other people, the right way to handle your weapon under the worst circumstances.
Right.
And then at the end of all this, it shows Kyle walking off and he surrenders to the police. I mean, there's truckloads of cops coming down there and he's just like, I did it. I killed somebody.
Well, yeah, I think he tried, but they were more intent on helping those people.
People down there. So he just kind of waited by the wayside. Again, this is kind of where we're at right now.
So, the other people were also like offenders or violent, or like they had big rap sheets or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, sex offender.
Obviously, it doesn't justify anything, but that's just weird.
Right.
It's
No. It's
I wonder
almost
if that
divine
mentality.
intervention.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, a certain mentality?
Yeah.
Like maybe that just speaks to a certain mentality, like a violent person that's going to be the one that
starts
I guess. I don't know.
What do you think?
It's a lot.
It's
to
a lot.
unpack, So I try not to get on. I haven't been on Facebook really to look into this too much, and it's a lot to unpack. Okay, so Kyle, he did kill. he shot 3 people. Okay, but the whole situation is crazy. The riots are out of hand.
Right.
I agree that the riots are out of hand. I understand why they're upset, but I don't like how they're handling it. and it seemed like he was trying to protect the police cars. That's what it sounded like. He was trying to keep them from burning up and stuff. And with all those people there, it's sometimes that lost damage is not worth your life. You know what I mean? I wouldn't put myself in that situation.
Yeah, I can't. That's
trying
crazy.
to
At that
go save
point,
the day.
I'd be like, you know what? You're going to be out, dumbasses. Go ahead and burn it up. At least we can do is just, try to back up. They were next to a fucking gas station.
That's one of those
I was
things
like, are
you
you guys
could
retarded?
say. That's one of those things you could say. Like, you could either say he's really brave or really stupid for
Yeah.
putting out that fire with all that with the mob around. Like
Right. They're like, fuck
much.
you.
It was a lot going on, and it really is a mob. And they all had mob mentality to where they were
Dude,
at.
that
That's
shit's
the
scary.
scariest.
That
That's the
shit's
scariest
scary.
part about it. It could turn ugly in a drop of a hat.
Have you heard that? If either one of you heard that whole like Tim Pool talked about it one time about the steps in a mob, like how it happens sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Like
Yeah. How's it go?
He talks about like nobody by themselves would smash up a car, but like it's a mob, so like one person might kick a wheel, the next person like goes a little bit further and hits a window, the next person hits the windshield, like it just escalates.
Escalates.
Like that's how it happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Snowballs.
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, and if you don't got anybody there to tell you any different, I mean, you're just going to keep going until, it's too late or shit like this happens.
Right.
So now we got America divided once again over issues that should have never been happening in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, you just need...
I feel like it's getting worse now though. Like I feel it scares me because it's like I feel like we were doing okay. I know shit wasn't great, like as far as racism goes, but now I feel like this is making things so much worse. Or
Right.
that it's going to
at
have
that
the opposite
precipice.
effect.
Yeah.
You're going to have a bunch of dumbasses on the right that are now going to feel justified in doing some stupid shit.
Right.
It just
They may
scares
have
me.
good intentions, but now
No,
they're
I'm saying
like...
some crazy, like not the good people on the right. I'm saying,
Oh,
like,
yeah, the
crazy
alt right, the
Yeah.
super hardcore. But okay, but before we finish off, I would like to definitely get into a little bit of a nerdy bit. This shit's so down.
Yeah, let's lighten it up.
Yeah,
But
for
Lighten
real.
it up a little bit, eh?
Micah's just like,
Oh man.
sorry, man.
My theory, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I feel like this whole
You're on the wrong
Trump.
episode.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, this whole Trump being president right now. One of my friends, DeAndre, he and I talked about this. Whenever Obama was president, the main issue that the media and everybody was pushing was homosexuality.
Okay.
And like gay rights and transphobia. Okay. I feel like during Obama's whole thing that all was going on during that. And the conclusion for it was, okay, gay people can get married. You know what I'm saying? That was the conclusion to it. I'm trying to figure out what the conclusion to this is, because it seems like everybody's being torn apart by race. I wonder what the conclusion is going to be at the end of this.
It's going to be everybody.
Trump.
This is my hope. Everybody's going to be like, race does not exist. And we're going to be like, look, enough's enough. We're all the same. We're all red bloods. There's going to be more positive than there's going to be negative.
I hope so.
Because it's the point
I
right
hope.
now. I feel like Black Lives Matter is that they're just trying to push that systemic racism. Everything's shitty. The system has to come down. Why wasn't it shitty during Obama?
Yeah, I feel like it's like, yeah,
Why is it
exactly.
so polarized now
here's the
because
deal.
another white dude's
Black
in the White
Lives
House?
Matter started during the Obama administration. Don't forget.
Well, yeah, because it started because of Mike Brown.
I don't feel like
And
It wasn't Mike. Was it Mike Brown, the little boy?
well, the hands up, don't shoot.
No. It started during.
You're thinking
the
of Zimmerman,
Yeah, the Zimmerman case.
The Zimmerman.
That's whenever it started. During
Yeah.
the Zimmerman cases.
which pissed me off. We can get into that some other time.
I feel like
but
Trump didn't start the narrative though. Like
No.
this was started by the
No.
left. This everything's racist.
I feel like it was just polarized media in general. I would
Yeah.
say the left.
they said he was a racist because of
Right.
some of the comments he made where they took it out of context.
Right.
And so one comment he made that sounded bad. Like sometimes he just sounds bad. But
Sounds terrible.
And then
Yeah.
and then everybody on the right's like, "Hey, that's how it is," like he's like some people call them anchor babies or something. He's like, "I'm gonna call them anchor babies." I was like, "Damn, you don't say that shit out loud." I was like, "But you call a spade a spade."
And
Fucking-
just so you know, my stance on him too. I thought he was a huge racist. I hated him. I couldn't believe he was elected. and then slowly over time, I'm not a huge fan now, but
Yeah.
I've kind of just changed my opinion a little bit. Like the media just lied so much that I started looking like
They cried wolf. So many
I was like, why are
times.
they lying? What are they lying? Like, why are they lying? So I started sort of
Both sides lies.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's my
But the media just in general lies.
Yeah.
They just lie about
I was
right
like-
and left.
And I asked some of my liberal friends, you know, I was just like, when is enough enough? Was Russiagate not enough? Was impeachment not enough? You know,
dude. They
how
spent-
many
He got
times?
impeached.
Huh?
He got impeached.
I know they spent 35
crazy.
million and they couldn't find anything on him.
Yeah.
But he was impeached though.
But there was nothing there. Though.
Yeah, but they
But
didn't
it's-
find anything. That
But
was
you
the
know what I'm
whole
saying?
point.
He got impeached. Mm-hmm. He's not removed from office,
Because it was bullshit.
but he was impeached. That's all I'm saying. I knew he wasn't going to get removed from office because it takes the Senate. They have to have 2/3 of the vote. And
Right.
you don't have the votes.
But they also had to find something. There was nothing to find. That's
That's
saying?
well, that's the whole point. And I was like, Russiagate's not enough. Removing MLK's bust, you know, I mean,
like,
you can go on for fucking days and days, and it's just, when is enough
What's
that
next?
you're gonna, what's next, and how many times I'm gonna have to listen to shit before I'm just like, okay,
And you don't have the votes.
this is,
You guys need to watch Hamilton. Great musical.
oh god,
You know what? I hate musicals, but I heard that he
You need to
spent
watch
like
Hamilton.
I heard he spent like 7
Lin-Manuel.
years writing that, 7 or 8
Wow.
years.
So freaking good.
I do kind of want to check it out.
You need congressional approval and you don't have the votes. Ha 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 ha. Man, I'm telling you.
since
we
we're
got
we're
it.
saddening one person's death, the death of Chadwick Boseman, may he rest in peace. We have to
Sad, dude.
contend with another's death.
We're still waiting for the police to confirm if there are any victims. The story is evolving rapidly.
Hit that volume button on the TV. It's a touch. Just hit the plus.
Have confirmed that they've discovered a body buried in the wreckage. We're still waiting
National news and explosion rocked Gotham City earlier today.
now able to confirm that billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne is
Oh no, Bruce Wayne's dead.
Oh no. Oh no. Bruce Wayne.
He's not secretly undercover trying to infiltrate the house.
Is that what's going on? You think?
He's like, you think I'd leave you assholes to protect Gotham? Fucking asshole.
Is this one of those? If you're hearing this,
Yep.
I'm dead. Oh shit! I knew it.
Jason Todd.
This message was automatically triggered when I destroyed the cave and everything it contained. Folks know it won't take long for Gotham's criminals to realize that Batman is gone. And you can't count on the GCPD. Never trusted us since Jim died. Gotham will need its protectors more than ever. I'm leaving you the Belfry space of operations. Some of the technology is outdated. It has the gear you need and all of my files. You've always had my back when I needed you.
Wait a minute, did I?
Gotham safe.
Maybe I already watched this. Maybe that's why I knew he was gonna say that.
Oh.
This looks really familiar. This is the game?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I did watch this.
Yeah, Rocksteady always kills it. So I was a little unsure at first, but I was like, this will be fun.
I don't know. I'm for some reason I never got into the Arkham games. I don't know why,
Okay.
but I know they were like good technically, like really.
So I don't know if that's Tim Drake or if that's Damian Wayne.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
That's the question you have to ask yourself.
I'll definitely give it a shot.
You said you played any of them, of the Arkham games?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
So
why,
you get the gist.
Yeah, like I don't know why I had a hard time getting into them because the combat was great,
Yeah. I mean, it set the stage for most games nowadays.
but I don't know.
Block, hit.
I may have to go back and try them again.
Batman would not approve of that. He's killing people. That's how Jason Todd do.
I feel like Batman, they just have him killing people more and more often these days.
Mason's like, they got superpowers. I was like, no, I can explain in a minute. Just give me a second. I'm watching this.
In real life, they would have to have superpowers to kick all this ass like this. Though.
At least a lot of coke or something. I mean,
Shit, and like feeling no pain. Yeah, something. I mean,
meth, PCP strips.
and some kind of anti-gravity
Or-
device.
Here it is.
No one talks about them. Not a whisper word is said. For if you try to cross them, then the town strikes you dead.
You know anything about the courthouse,
Nope.
Micah?
From Gotham, I've
Oh,
seen it in
just from Gotham?
Yeah.
God, you guys. Ugh.
Yeah, I know. I guess that was supposed to be a cool moment, but I don't know.
But yeah, Quartervowels is ancient assassins that was there building Gotham before Batman was, at least in the comic books, that's how they portrayed it.
Okay.
And they find and recruit young people. Hold on a second. Hold on. I was like, hold on. Sounds like a pedo story. But they find and recruit young people, and then they basically give them this stuff, and they're immortal.
Okay.
They sleep in cryo sleep or whatever, and then only use, kind of like Winter Soldier, only use when needed.
Okay, nice.
And then they put them back in cryo sleep or whatever. But they're basically almost impossible to kill. You have to decapitate them, or otherwise they regenerate. And I don't know. It's a totally awesome story. But now they got the 4 Batmans on there.
I'll probably look it up later on.
All right, and we'll look up the Suicide Squad trailer.
So did you guys like the first Suicide Squad?
I didn't watch it.
I gave it a chance, and first of all, I was pissed that why didn't they reverse Will Smith's role and the army dude? You know what I mean? I was like, they were racial swapping Deadpool or Deadshot or whatever. I was like, that dude would have been perfect for him, and Will Smith could have been the hard ass army dude or whatever. But they needed somebody to carry the movie.
Oh, if you like DC villains, you should love Suicide Squad, right? Or no?
Oh yeah, I loved it. Will
Okay.
Smith is in it.
Oh, you're a big Will Smith fan?
It was garbage.
Love Will Smith.
No, it was the Leto. I felt bad that the studio fucked Leto out of the whole situation because, but his
really
Joker
feel bad for
sucked.
him?
No, they fucked him out of the time they promised him because they almost promoted it like a Harley Quinn Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they fucked him out of that. You know what I mean? But then I started looking at the Joker, and I was like, I didn't miss much. I was just like, it sucked.
Seemed
It
really
sucked
bad.
ass.
But I know a lot of people liked it.
I love Diablo. There was a few characters I loved in Croc, Killer Croc, Diablo, Will Smith. I mean, he pulled it off. He always pulls it off.
I wasn't gonna, like I said, I think I told you before, I was not gonna have anything to do with this new Suicide Squad until I found out that James Gunn was directing it, and I was like, I'll give it a chance because he
Is Will
makes some
Smith
good
in this
movies.
one?
They
I
haven't
didn't
showed
see
him.
him.
They showed every single actor in this trailer.
Well, now that you bring it up, I don't think he's in it. I didn't see him.
No, I'm not watching it.
He said, I'm not watching it.
No,
And it's
I'm
directed by James Gunn. So I was like,
That's why I want to check it out.
copyright infringement. Where's the mute button? I have to edit that out, you know that? Or it won't let me put that on there.
Oh, I know. Yeah, the algorithm will pick it up.
You are stealing.
It really is crazy how it picks up certain things. Like if you're listening to music in the car, it'll pick it up and demonetize the whole video. It's trash.
Hell, I thought I could get away with it earlier when we did like our top 5 funniest movies growing up, and I put together the whole thing. I think it was like 45 minutes, and it wouldn't let me put it up there. I was like, "What? They're just clips." And I was like, "Oh, audio."
Did it?
The block or
Yeah, it just said I couldn't upload it for copyright infringement.
Did it say which ones? Oh.
I was like, I should have just muted the whole damn thing, or those parts in general. But this
Wait,
is
what is
Suicide
this
Squad.
shit?
This is the Suicide Squad game.
Oh, I thought it was a movie. I was like, what is this shit? It's like, it's not what I saw. What kind of game is it?
I don't know.
It's probably some multiplayer shit, isn't it? Co-op.
What is that? Australian for hangover?
I believe I can translate.
At least I don't have to look at what's his name? Jai Whitney?
Jai Courtney.
Jai
Yeah.
Courtney?
He thought. Look, I thought he was gonna be terrible. I was like, that's perfect for him. Just some greasy,
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
shitty villain.
Doesn't have to, like, really act. Because he can't act for shit. I like the way Shark looks, King Shark.
Yeah. And they kept Deadshot black. It's like, just so you know who he is, guys.
Shit, I don't even know who Deadshot is. But, hey, I love that King Shark looks cool. I want to see, like...
that looks cool.
It does look cool, but I want to see, like, gameplay.
Yeah,
like,
right.
actual
I was like,
gameplay.
this is just what you
I don't know what I'm
could be
seeing.
doing.
Yeah. Also, I don't, like, Harley Quinn is just not, I can't see any just regular woman kicking ass like she kicks ass.
I know. I was like, yeah, you're crazy, but well, I guess Batman's crazy too.
Yeah, but he's a huge guy.
Well, he has had every kind of training you could think of too.
Yeah, that too. Like, but she's just a fucking 100-pound, 120-pound little girl.
Look, it's Superman. The mighty Superman has just rescued that bunny.
I mean, can you see Harley Quinn fighting Superman? It'd be over like that.
Yeah. Look.
What was that? Ooh. Sweet. Okay. I'm a little more interested now.
Right. Kill the Justice League.
I didn't know it was like an evil Superman. That's cool.
Not bad. Not bad, huh?
How does he become evil in the comics, or how does that ever happen?
Well, I saw is that Metallo? Or no, Brainiac. I saw Brainiac's spaceship in the background, so
okay.
Odds are he's been brainwashed. I thought it was going to be, from the picture they showed, the teaser or whatever, I thought it was going to be Bizarro. I was like, oh, that'd be badass, you know? And then you get acquainted with some of them, or, you know, you love someone, and he just beats him to death or something. I was like, that's a way to write a story.
Right.
I got one more to show you guys, and I am Finny. I know you guys maybe not be first-person shooter guys,
It depends.
but
And I'm definitely not Call of Duty. Oh, well, I'll play the campaign, maybe. I always play the campaigns if I, but never, I don't do multiplayer, so. These games do not excite me. I only like stories.
you may like this one.
Oh, I know that it has Yuri Brezmanov. I already know because I saw tons of videos about it.
This war was a lie. Years of blood. Just a light the fuse of a secret war. Decades in the making.
They know how to do trailers now. They know how
yeah.
to get people.
Absolutely.
Marvel showed them how to do it.
My fellow Americans, a nuclear conflict
Break in.
will be mankind's last. We want to make this a more peaceful world.
5 days ago, we acquired intel. Soviet agent Perseus is in play. If he's active, something big is going to happen. Something that could shift the balance of the Cold War.
Let's go find this shithead.
Nice. See that this campaign, like I'm excited for the campaign, definitely.
Is the threat real? Yes, sir, we believe it is. Give Mr. Adler whatever he wants.
That guy looks like Kurt Russell, doesn't he?
I know you won't fail us.
Cool. Looks very cool.
I was like, man, they could sell the shit out of video games. I mean, they make them like video movies now.
Yeah,
Shit, so I appreciate the hard work that these guys
cinematic
do.
way that
yeah. Makes you really want to get into it. I like it. They had a couple other things. Have you seen? I'm not gonna show them to you, but you saw the Batman trailer. What'd you think? I mean, you're not a Batman guy.
I'm not a Batman guy.
But would you be willing to go see this new one?
I might.
I thought you liked the Riddler, though,
Yeah,
right?
the
You're a Riddler fan.
I'd go check it out first.
So it's
and
kind of
Penguin's
a.
in this one, right?
Who?
Penguin's in this
Yeah,
one?
Colin
Penguin
Farrell,
or-
I think. plays
Oh yeah,
Penguin.
Colin Farrell yeah, he was listed.
I
as the
really
Penguin
want to
on
see
there.
what he looks like. I'm real curious.
I'm curious. What was the name of the new Commissioner Gordon?
Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright. I'm always mad about gender swaps. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I get it. I totally understand. But this was actually a really good pick.
Yeah.
If you
You mean racial swaps? You said gender.
God dang.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I don't
nowadays?
like it either. But Jeffrey
After-
Wright's so good.
Is it
that-
Gary Oldman?
Yeah.
That played the
Yeah,
last
Gary
one.
Oldman.
It was. I don't even think JJ. What's his name? I don't even consider the Justice League as a.
Oh.
But yeah, man, God, he's always a great actor, and he was awesome, Commissioner Gordon. But yeah, I can't wait to see him. The new Catwoman. Have you seen anything
I haven't
she's
seen
in?
She's hot.
Yeah,
That's all
Hey,
there
that's
is.
all that matters.
She's she's one of the girls in Mad Max, in the latest Mad Max movie. She's the light skinned girl with the short hair. She'll be the new Catwoman. The new Wonder Woman. You care? Not a fan. Not a fan. Well, we're
didn't
Marvel.
watch one.
We're Marvel. Look, trust me. I was there. I seen them all in session. I mean, I was obsessed with Marvel forever, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, they're killing it. They're murdering
in
it.
general, dude, their movies are just so much better. They really
Facts.
are.
Right, and then of course, they have that all connecting theme leading up to one big story. I was like, what? This is how you do a franchise.
Yeah.
And they killed it. And
I'm
now,
not gonna talk that.
no. They're done at this point. Like, they may come out with some other stuff, but
Yeah.
with COVID,
Nobody could do what Marvel did. They've all tried. So many, like Universal tried, DC tried.
yeah, Universal with the Dark Universe.
Yeah.
God, I wanted them to do that so bad. I was like, yeah, get the mummy out there,
I kinda did
Frankenstein,
too.
Wolfman.
I did too.
I was thinking of Monster Squad. That's all I could think about. I was like, yes, get this up to this point, and then make the movie Monster Squad.
That'd be cool.
You know, and
Yeah.
it's all the people from the past. Whatever. They need to let me in, man. I got some great ideas going. Anyway, Micah, thank you for coming back.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks, man.
God having me more.
Give me my redemption. I promise you, I'm going to.
Yeah, do not delete. Do not delete.
Love to have you back anytime, man. I'm we plan on doing some stuff here, and obviously you are a professional Hollywood actor.
Yeah.
So I
got
could
you.
use your skills.
Yeah.
Got you.
Oh yeah, well guys, thanks for tuning in to the Broken Clown Podcast. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Love you.
Adios.
Peace. That's my outro. Peace.